Hey everyone, it's Matt with jinX Brothers, and it's been way too long since we've had a state penny box. We finally were able to score another box. In the process, broke my overhead light, so I'm sorry about the shadow action we've got going here, but it is what it is. This will be box number 27. We're just barely past the halfway mark, but the coin shortage is killing me and many other coin hunters out there. It's been tough to score coin, period. I appreciate Mr. Larry Powell II for helping me get my Missouri box. So we do have a new penny box here. We're hoping to fill some spots. As you know, the book's looking really nice. It's getting super hard to even find upgrades, let alone a fill. So we're hoping to score some older wheats, because that first book is definitely going to be tough for us to fill all the spots, and we know that we're probably not going to fill all of them, and if we do, that would be just bonkers. But we would love to get something that we don't already have. If not, I'll take an upgrade. Like I said before, we normally look for 10. I'm not really concerned about the numbers. I'm really more concerned about the holes filled, because we're now past the halfway mark. So it's really critical to keep filling those holes if we want to get close to a full book. We know we're not going to have this filled in 50 boxes, but we would like to have it look really nice, if possible. So I'm going to jump into these rolls, and I'll come back when I've got something fun to show you. Roll 16, been a pretty slow box, but this one kind of caught me by surprise. I know my light's not as good as it should be, but this one's in pretty nice shape. I mean, it's not quite a laser, but it looks pretty darn nice. And we have a 1948D. Like I said, great detail. Has a little bit of tarnish on both sides, but a really nice looking 40s Wheatie. I'll take it. Wheatie 2. Back to the hunt. Same roll, and we score another wheat. Now, it's just a 45D, but it's 2 wheats in a single roll, and this is only our 3rd wheat, so pretty nice roll. Again, this is roll 16, Wheatie 3. If we can do that every roll, I'll be super excited. And just a couple coins later, wow, what a roll. Wheat facing, and we've got a, what do we have there? 57. That's a D. I was kind of hoping it was an S, but Wheatie 4 and 3rd from that roll. I kind of feel like going through this just real quick to make sure we don't have any quickly, and we won't come back in. All right, I'll see you with my next find. A little bit of a dry spell, but at roll 25, we finally have ourselves another wheat. Again, I apologize for the lighting. This is 1953 D. Lighting is tough on me too. I totally feel you. Have to get that overhead light fixed so it's better for both of us. 1953 D, oops, is Wheatie 5 for the box. And we're at the halfway mark, so we're kind of hitting your kind of average box. Unfortunately, we have not found any, oh, older, I forgot about this one. I did not come in for this one, but we did find a Canadian, a bird scent, which is pretty cool. I like these ones a lot. But, pretty stock box for now. Come on, older Wheaties. Next roll, we got ourselves another wheat, and this is Wheatie facing, and I was pretty excited. If you look at this, it is definitely pretty worn down, which is a good sign for an older wheat. Let's see if we can score one. Ooh, Might have a mint mark there. It's a 1919. Hang on one second for me while I look with my... Yes, a 1919D. So it's always good to see a mint mark on an older wheat. Sweet. I don't know if I had that one or not. We'll find out at the wrap up. Already on to roll 45. Almost missed this one because it's in such cruddy shape. It's a 1957 Wheatie that has seen better days. But we'll take them. It's a Wheatie 7 of the box with 5 rolls? 5 rolls left. So hopefully we can score a couple more, and I'd love to get one more old one, but we got one. Hopefully it fills the spot. Alrighty, we got another state box of the books. Thank you again, Mr. Larry Powell II. It was greatly appreciated to finally get back into a state penny box. We ended up with just the one foreign, but it's a cool bird scent, so I'm pretty stoked about that. We had 13 09s, and we got one of each design, and we actually even got a couple of presidencies. One in horrible shape, but 13 09s nonetheless. We ended up with 33 81s. As you know, I'm collecting those, trying for a record, so I always pull those aside. It's a little bit lighter, but it's kind of close to on par, so I'm going to say it's pretty average for my boxes. We ended up with just 7 wheats. The sweet thing is, though, we had 2 fillers. And this beautiful, like a almost blazer that we talked about earlier, was one I don't have, a 48D. Not quite sure how I don't have that yet, but it's not in the book. So we have a filler, and of course, our 1919D is also a filler. So we have 2 fillers, no upgrades. We had a total of $15.97 in copper. So a pretty sweet box overall. To get a couple of fillers is amazing in my book. What I'm going to do now is just kind of show you the books themselves so you can see them. If you have not seen the rest of the playlist, go back and check out the other 26 boxes at this point, and you can see where all these pennies have been found. Great hunt. Thank you again, Larry Powell. It is much appreciated. And if you want to help me out, please send me a box, man. I will trade, buy, whatever the case is. I'm really hoping to finish this sooner than later. I know with the coin shortage, it's probably not going to happen this year, and I'm okay with that. But if you know that you're in a state that I'm missing, would love to hear from you. So I'm going to come back and show you our book, and then we'll wrap this up for the day. All right, here is our albums. This is book 4, or the last book. It goes up to current, and as you can see, we have some beautiful examples for all these. Really, the only thing I'm missing is this 2019 W, which I don't think I'm gonna find in circulation in a state box, but stranger things have happened. These are all my oddities. I try to make sure that every single state, regardless whether they're able to fill a spot or upgrade a spot, make it into the book. So if for some reason they didn't, or if it's an unusual find, like these kind of things are fun, I'm putting these in here, like the Indian head. These are just different things that I found, like this beautiful, that's a blazer. So I'm putting, you know, odds and ends here that are nice, just so I have representation out of each state and some cool things. This book, again, this is book 3, and this goes from 75 to 2013. You can see, even all the 09s, we got some beautiful examples all throughout here, man. This is, I'm pretty stunned that I'm able to do this with the state boxes. I don't know whether it just makes a difference whether you, as you go from different states or not. I think this is better than my current personal book, which is pretty crazy. 75 and 76 certainly could use a little bit more upgrade. Those are definitely not going to be your reds, but 2 pennies on that book that really only need upgrading. And then we've got some work to do here. This is 41 to 74. I'm not missing too many holes though. I mean, you can see that I got some representation. Well, they're in pretty decent shape. I think I'm missing 11. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 spots I'm missing here. So I certainly can use some upgrades here. This is, you know, there's quite a bit of brown in here. There's some that are missing some detail, but still pretty nice overall. I'm really kind of surprised that I have not found some of these 40s, but they are the S's, so I'm not surprised. We still haven't found a single steel scent yet, which is not a shocker, but I'd certainly love it to get it. This 41D, I think, is the only D that I'm missing. Rest of them are S's or steels on this page. So that's pretty awesome. And then, you know it, the tough one. We have a couple of spots filled. We don't find tons of these on our own boxes, so we shouldn't be shocked that 25 boxes into it, we don't have a lot of fillers, but we've got some fillers. And we have this new guy from this box, a 1919D. So we're going to continue to go through here. Hopefully this gets a little fuller before we're all said and done. But I just want to kind of give you an idea. Like this one certainly could use an upgrade. But let's see how many spots we can fill. I've got a lot left in this one. This one I've got 69 holes still to fill on this one. So we'll keep at it. Again, please think of me if you've got a state that I need. And I'll catch you all in the next hunt.